Hello there, Cougars. I'm student meteorologist Scott Holmes here with your Keancast for this week, your Halloween week. And let's check out your weather headlines going on for this week. You notice October was a spectacular month. Temperatures were 5 to even 10 degrees above normal, and not much rain to speak of either. We did have one day we had a quick inch of rain that fell within an hour. Other than that, that's it. It's been really spooky because we haven't had much in the way of cool weather yet, but that's going to change a little bit. And while it's been a treat for us, it's been a trick for the trees. You notice trees are still green and actually just little tints of yellow. They should be right now near the peak, near reds. You should be even seeing some browns. It hasn't happened yet either. And I did write down, yes, Snowvember, because we can have some snow this time of year, especially the first few days of November. Temperatures are cool enough they can give you a quick few inches of snow, but that hasn't happened in quite some time. And you never know, it could happen this year as well. We look at our almanac for this week. Average highs 60 degrees, average lows in the mid-40s. But look at this. Record 85 set back in 1950 shows you can still get warm this time of year. And a record low of 27 set back in 1936 shows you how cool it can get. Record rainfall, look at this, close to 4 inches, set back on October 26, 1943. Look at afternoon highs for our area. We'll have some 60s, maybe even some 50s filtering into our area. Down near Florida, still got the 80s, nice time of year to go down there. 40s in the Pac Northwest, 50s and 60s in California, and 80s in the southern part right now. Very hot and very dry down there. And for our overnight lows, 20s in the Rockies. Yes, I said 20s. It's getting pretty cold down there. They've had some snow out there too in the Rockies. 40s out in the west and 50s down near the desert southwest. For us, probably be in some 40s, and can't forget some 30s out near Maine. And we look at our futurecast right now. We do have a series of low pressure systems, main cold front, and then we had a cutoff low. Basically, it's just going to get combined with the low, and it's going to feed off of there and just push out of our area. We did have some nice rain, thankfully, with that, and then we have some nice high pressure filtering into our area. This will be for our weekend and coming into next week, right before Halloween. Temperatures will be actually normal this time of year, temperatures into the low 60s. You see this warm air, it's actually down in the south. That's going to stay at bay, and this is going to set up a blocking pattern for our weather. As this high, our high, goes offshore, it's going to have a cold front coming through, but look at this. Since you got the blocking high down here, it's just going to keep this at bay, and all the showers activity, all this stuff's going to stay north of our area, so not much in the way of rain. It's going to stay dry, temperatures still into the low 60s. And we look at past 5 Halloweens, how it's fared. Haven't had much in the way of rain, but look at temperatures. Range from 50 out to 70s. So what do you think the temperature is going to be this year for Halloween? Well, let's check it out. Your Halloween cast. For early evening on the 31st, expect some partly cloudy skies. Temperatures right near 50 degrees. So if you're going to be outside, you might want to take a jacket or extra sweater with you. But then again, if you're a big kid and run around, you might not need it because all the energy, you'll keep yourself warm. So it should be a nice night, no rain in sight. It'll be a perfect night for Halloween, trick-or-treating. Always a great time of year. And just telling you about wacky weather. We do have wildfires in Southern California. You probably noticed on the news, they've been talking about it nonstop. It is a very tragic thing, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the families out there. It's burned over 500,000 acres and creating close to now billions of dollars in damage. Very treacherous. And this actually brings us up to our weather classroom topic we're going to talk about this week, talking about the Santa Ana winds. What happens is a strong, hot, dry, phone-like wind that blows from the north, northeast, or east into Southern California. You're probably wondering, what's a phone? I'll show you right now because we got you covered here at Keancast. You see a phone, what it does is the wind is coming off from the mountains. You have a high pressure setting up, California high. What it does, when it hits the mountains, it zaps all the energy out of it, all the moisture. So dry, hot air, temperature from the top of the mountain to the bottom can be close to 30, say 40 degrees. So you have hot, dry air filtering through Southern California. And what happens is that low humidity, low dew point, get your wildfires. And that's very treacherous this time of the year. And I just want to remind you, you can visit our website, hurry.keene.edu, and click on the Keancast logo for any updates, your 7-day forecast. Same thing with tech discussions and map discussions. All at your fingertips, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This brings you to your 7-day forecast for early part of the weekend. It's going to be very wet, but temperature's still mild, close to 70, especially on Saturday. For Sunday, we get to save it a little with the shower activity pulling out by your afternoon, temperatures right into the mid-60s. And come by your next week, Monday, Tuesday, and even to your Halloween, temperatures right near 60 degrees. Nice weather for that. And come by your Thursday, we're going to have some clouds filtering in, temperatures right near the upper 50s. I'm student meteorologist Scott Holmes. Enjoy your Halloween.